Hello everyone, this is Adam Vincent for Java 2 Week 3, July 2014. So this week was a bit of a challenge. I was unable to start working on this week's project, not in the time frame that I wanted to start on it. So that kind of posed some issues, but at the same time, I got most of the stuff working, only running into a couple of issues that I'll go ahead and just kind of go through with you. So as of right now, when the fragment pulls in the UI, the main activity pulls it in through the fragment, and when the button's clicked, or when a list item's clicked, the data shows up in the book activity. When you click the button, the cover comes up, and when you rate it, this is where I'm having an issue. So when I rate it, in the logcat it will show 3.0, but when I pull it back to the main activity, it's coming in as null, and I'm kind of confused on why it's doing that. So hopefully I can get some insight on how to fix that before next week. And the other problem that I'm having is in landscape, the data is not passing. So when it flips, you do see both fragments on screen. Both of them scroll like they're supposed to. The problem is when I click, there's no data passing. And when I click rate, there's nothing happening. So kind of briefly go through the main activity. How I got that started up is I'm calling the interface from got this method, the start activity results method, which is going to pull in the information from the fragment, from the intent, and from the hash map. This is the new interface that was created when we started working on the landscape view. And then this is the when finish. When I click rating in landscape view, it's supposed to fire this, but I kept having problems, and instead of having it crash, I just left it not really doing anything. And then the fragment, this is this is the intent. What happens when the list view is clicked? It's going to call the parent activity and the interface and send the stuff to the interface, to the fragment. So we'll kind of pull up here real quick and just kind of work our way down this. Launching the service, and then this is the show data functions. So that all, as you saw, works correctly. The book activity works fine. My question is I'm not sure what's going on here, why it's not pulling in the rating string, or it's considering it null, because in my logcat, like I said, it's still showing the rating, but for some reason it's not pulling in. Oh, here we go up here. This is what happens in the book fragment for that. Like I said, everything else is working in portrait. Landscape, I'm still having some issues going through that. Not sure. I guess I'm having problems passing data back and forth between that. So that's me for the week, and I hope to get some of this stuff fixed before next week.